I need you on this with me.
And that's what scares me.
All right, the truth is out there, or so we were told by this man, Chris Carter, creator of The X-Files. Now, it's been almost 15 years since the series started, but we're here today, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk about X-Files.
You're welcome.
I want to believe.
It's here. It's here.
How would you sort of describe the TV series to someone who maybe was 4 years old when it first started airing?
That's a good question. It's a show about two FBI agents who investigate paranormal phenomena. One is a believer, that's Agent Mulder, and one is a skeptic, Agent Scully.
They don't want our assistance. They want witnesses to their alibi.
Maybe for people who haven't seen the series, in the interim, is sort of set up where the series left off and where we find Mulder and Scully now.
We last saw Mulder and Scully in bed together, although they were hugging in a very chaste way. Mulder is on the lam from the FBI. They're prosecuting him for crimes, and as we begin the movie and as we left the series, their whereabouts will be unknown.
Now, I've heard that this film is a little more of a standalone sort of horror story.
Yep.
Can you elaborate on that a little?
It's funny because everyone thinks of the X-Files as a mythology show. What we mostly did were these standalone scary episodes. This is really what that is. It's an episode that doesn't depend on a backstory per se, and we actually do a good job for the non-viewer, the casual viewer, of sort of catching you up with who Mulder and Scully are.
Are there also references to that mythology, Easter eggs, if you will, for the original fans of the series?
We will not forsake the hardcore original fans, the people who really were so encouraging in getting this movie made.
I protected you all these years.
If we're successful with this movie, that could mean more X-Files movies.
Is this all leading anywhere?
Yeah. The destruction of mankind.
How do you feel that the summer movie has changed over the years? Because now it's really become a tentpole for studios.
This is a very modest budget movie, so we're up against, I would call it, a lot of big budget, big effects movies. And people expect a certain thing from summer movies. They want the ride, the spectacle, the spectacular. This is, I think it's more in keeping with what the X-Files does best, which is good storytelling.
Now, obviously, you have a huge film, but are there any of the other summer movies you are personally excited about?
Well, of course, I'm excited to see the Indiana Jones movie because it's probably one of the reasons I'm doing what I'm doing. I loved that movie. When I saw it, I was in my early 20s, and I was blown away.
Chris Carter, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We're looking forward to X-Files. I want to believe.